In this exciting video, we're going to tell you the common mistakes people make when consuming garlic. There are tremendous health benefits to consuming garlic on a daily basis. But did you know that to maximize its benefits, it's important to avoid some common mistakes? Prepare to improve your culinary and health skills by diving into the world of garlic. And don't switch until the very end. The final discovery will amaze you. This video will be extremely informative and helpful. So, if you want to become a master of your health, click like and let's get started. Number 1. Do you eat garlic on an empty stomach? Garlic is not just a flavorful addition to dishes, but it is a powerful remedy that can significantly improve your health, especially when consumed on an empty stomach. Studies have repeatedly demonstrated garlic's positive effects on reducing inflammation and increasing beneficial antioxidants in the body. This is especially beneficial for people suffering from chronic diseases. One of the key benefits of garlic is its ability to fight intestinal worms and colon infections. When you swallow a clove of garlic, an exciting journey begins. Garlic retains its composition until it reaches the intestines. Here, the alkaline environment takes over, breaking down the garlic and releasing allicin, its active ingredient. It is at this point that garlic's true power is revealed, revealing it as a potent bactericide, virus destroyer, fungicide, and even a worm foe. This makes garlic a natural remedy that can help fight a variety of infections and parasites. Numerous studies have emphasized the importance of taking garlic on an empty stomach. For example, a study published in the Journal of Antimicrobial Chemotherapy found that garlic has strong antimicrobial properties that are especially effective when taken on an empty stomach. This is because in an empty stomach, allicin, the active ingredient in garlic, is absorbed more quickly and effectively into the bloodstream. Taking garlic on an empty stomach is considered the optimal approach to maximize the benefits of this amazing natural remedy. It not only helps in boosting your immunity, but also in improving your overall health. If you want to make the most out of this powerful herb, start your day with a clove of raw garlic on an empty stomach and enjoy its many benefits. Number 2. Do you choose fresh garlic? When it comes to choosing garlic, this is the first and perhaps most important step in your culinary adventure. Think of garlic heads as little powerhouses of flavor, ready to enhance your dishes. To get the most benefits and flavor, it's important to start by choosing the freshest heads possible. Fresh garlic contains more active ingredients like allicin, which are known for their antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory properties. Plus, fresh garlic has a more distinct flavor and aroma, making your dishes rich and aromatic. So, how do you choose the perfect garlic? First, pay attention to the hardness and density of the heads. They should be firm and dense to the touch. Soft or loose heads may indicate old age or spoilage. Second, check the integrity of the peel. It should be intact and not damaged, as the peel protects the garlic cloves from external factors and keeps them fresh. Third, avoid garlic with green sprouts, as this is a sign of aging of the product, which also affects its taste, making it more bitter. The odor is also important. Fresh garlic should have a distinct garlic flavor. If the odor is faint or unpleasant, it could be a sign of spoilage. Finally, pay attention to the color. The heads should be a uniform color with no blemishes or changes that could indicate disease or spoilage. When you are at the store, take your time and carefully inspect each head. Lightly squeeze them to make sure they are firm. Examine the skin and check for sprouts. Smell the aroma to make sure the product is fresh. These simple steps will help you choose quality garlic that will maximize your health benefits and enhance the flavor of your dishes. Choosing fresh garlic will not only improve the flavor of your dishes, but will also greatly increase their nutritional value. With every gram of fresh garlic, you are adding powerful antioxidants and other health benefits to your diet that help fight inflammation, strengthen your immune system, and support your body's overall health. Number 3. Are you cooking your garlic the right way? When it comes to cooking with garlic, many people don't realize that the way it is cooked determines how much of its health benefits are retained. Garlic is certainly an indispensable ingredient in many cuisines around the world, thanks to its bright flavor and aroma. But did you know that if you want to get all its beneficial properties from garlic, you should avoid cooking it for a long time? The secret is in the active substance found in garlic, allicin. Allicin is formed by mechanical damage to the garlic clove, for example, when it is cut or crushed. This substance has powerful antibacterial and antiviral properties, helps lower cholesterol, and protects the heart. However, allicin cannot withstand high temperatures and is quickly destroyed by cooking. To maximize the health benefits of garlic, use a little trick. Cook your dish through first and add garlic at the very end. This will preserve the allicin and other beneficial substances. For example, you can add chopped or crushed garlic in the last 5 minutes of cooking a soup or stew. This way, the garlic will have time to give off its flavor and aroma, but won't be exposed to high temperatures for long periods of time. If you are in a hurry, you can simply add fresh chopped garlic to the finished dish. Not only will this retain all the health benefits, but it will also give the dish a fresh, bright garlic flavor. This simple twist in the cooking method can make all the difference. You'll not only get a delicious but also the healthiest dish possible. So the next time you cook with garlic, remember this advice. Add it at the end of cooking or use it raw to get the full range of its health benefits. This small change in your cooking habits can make a big difference to your health. Number 4. Do you take garlic in the form of supplements? Many people prefer convenient garlic supplements instead of the fresh product. However, this is where they lose most of the health benefits of garlic. To maximize the medicinal properties of this amazing vegetable, you should consume it raw and lightly crushed. Garlic supplements, pills, powders, and capsules can never match raw garlic in terms of effectiveness. The reason lies in the phosphorus gas that gives garlic its distinctive odor. This gas escapes when garlic is dried, processed, or heated. Along with it, many of the healing properties for which garlic is famous disappear. Raw garlic has powerful antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties. Allicin, the active compound found in garlic, begins to take effect as soon as it is crushed. It is this compound that makes garlic such an effective natural antibiotic. Studies show that allicin can fight infections as effectively as some antibiotics, such as penicillin. If you have a hard time chewing raw garlic, remind yourself of its incredible benefits. Imagine taking a powerful remedy that protects your health and strengthens your immune system. For those who can't handle the spicy taste, there is an easy way. Crush a clove of garlic and let it sit for 10-15 minutes. Then add it to your favorite salad or dish. This way, you will get all the health benefits without having to chew it pure. Thus, fresh raw garlic is not only superior to any supplements in terms of its medicinal properties, but it can also be easily integrated into your diet. Make the natural product choice, and your body will thank you. Number 5. Are you a fan of garlic tea? Garlic tea may sound unusual, but some people really enjoy its specific taste and aroma. Preparing garlic tea involves steeping crushed garlic cloves in boiling water and infusing them for some time. The garlic is then strained, leaving an infusion that can be drunk. However, it is important to realize that allicin, the active ingredient in garlic, suffers greatly from exposure to high temperatures. This means that garlic tea may not have all the health benefits you might expect. Studies show that allicin, which is responsible for many of garlic's medicinal properties, begins to break down when heated above 60 degrees Celsius. So when you brew garlic in boiling water, much of this valuable compound is lost. This makes garlic tea less effective for your health compared to consuming fresh or slightly crushed garlic. Additionally, there is no significant scientific evidence to support that garlic tea can effectively prevent or treat any diseases. Many websites that claim garlic tea has numerous health benefits cite studies that used whole garlic, garlic oil, or garlic extracts. In fact, no studies have been done specifically to determine if a mixture of garlic, honey, and lemon in a beverage can be beneficial to health. Most claims about the benefits of garlic tea that are circulating on the internet are probably untrue or greatly exaggerated. For example, while garlic does have antibacterial and antiviral properties, these effects are greatly reduced when it is heated. So, if you want to get the most out of garlic, it's best to consume it raw or lightly crushed. You can add it to salads, sauces, or simply eat a small amount on an empty stomach to maximize all its healing properties. Number 6. Do you use precut garlic? When you take a clove of garlic and start crushing or chopping it, the first thing you smell is a strong, intense aroma that instantly fills your kitchen. This aroma is a sign that the formation of allicin, the active ingredient in garlic that is responsible for most of its health benefits, is taking place. However, this process has a downside. Once the garlic is chopped, allicin begins to break down, making garlic less useful. Allicin, like many of the other active compounds in garlic, is very unstable and breaks down quickly when exposed to air and light. This is one of the reasons why pre-cut garlic loses its smell and flavor, and with it, many of its healthful properties. During the cutting process, garlic also releases many organic sulfur compounds and antioxidants, which play an important role in maintaining heart health by helping to improve blood flow and lower triglyceride and bad cholesterol, LDL levels. Therefore, if you want to get the most benefits from garlic, try to use whole cloves. Fresh garlic cloves are always preferable to dried garlic cloves as they retain more of their health benefits. Before using, make sure the garlic heads are firm, with no visible damage, and most importantly, no sprouts. Sprouts can be a sign of old or spoiled garlic. Dried garlic should be stored in a cool, dark, dry, and well-ventilated place. This will help preserve its freshness and beneficial properties for as long as possible. However, if you want to maximize the healing properties of garlic, it is best to consume it fresh, crushed, or minced. Studies have shown that fresh crushed garlic releases more active sulfur compounds and antioxidants than a whole clove, which increases its health benefits. These compounds help improve blood flow in both the heart and arteries, helping to lower triglycerides and LDL, or bad cholesterol. So while pre-cut garlic is convenient, it's always better to take a little more time and use fresh garlic. It's a small step that can greatly increase your chances of getting all the health benefits this amazing vegetable has to offer. Number 7. Are you consuming too much garlic? Let's talk about the possibility of overeating garlic. Yes, even a wonderful product like garlic has its limitations. Garlic is known for its aromatic and health-promoting qualities, but it is important to be careful with its consumption. Imagine this situation. You enjoy the flavor and benefits of garlic every day, but suddenly you start noticing unpleasant side effects. Excessive garlic consumption can cause a temporary drop in blood pressure for an hour or two. This may not be the most desirable situation, especially if you are striving to maintain stable blood pressure levels. In addition, garlic is rich in sulfur compounds, which in excess can cause stomach irritation. Simply put, excessive garlic consumption can lead to gastroenterological problems by causing unexpected blood flow to the stomach at the expense of the rest of the body. This can cause discomfort and unpleasant sensations. But there is no need to worry, as there is a golden mean. Moderate consumption of garlic can avoid these potential problems and get all of its health benefits. Experts generally agree that maintaining a balanced garlic consumption helps to avoid drastic changes in the body and keep it healthy. Remember that everything is good in moderation. Enjoy garlic, add it to your meals, but don't forget the measure. This approach will help you get the most out of this amazing product without unwanted side effects. Number 8. Garlic does not show its effects in all foods. Garlic is not a culinary superhero that is perfect for every dish. It shows its flavors more vividly in certain culinary trends. Think fresh fish, flavorful salty soups, and a variety of seafood such as delicious marinara mussels. Garlic complements these dishes perfectly, giving them a rich and savory flavor. However, don't jump to conclusions and add garlic to every dish thinking that it will improve its flavor. For example, take roasted dishes, such as mushrooms or tender kidneys. These culinary masterpieces often do just fine on their own, without the addition of garlic. Their subtle flavor and texture can easily be drowned out by the pungent aroma of garlic. Therefore, in these cases, it's best to do without it. When it comes to making comforting stews or creating sauces for pasta and rice, garlic can take a back seat. These dishes often use other spices and herbs to create a rich and complex flavor palette. Garlic can upset this balance, so it should be used with caution. If you do decide to forego garlic butter and chili peppers in your spaghetti, even on a bold night, be sure to freshen your breath after dinner. Chew on a few coffee beans or fresh mint leaves. Not only will this help neutralize the garlicky smell, but it will also give your breath a nice freshness. Number 9. Do you use garlic with homeopathic medicines? If you are sick and taking homeopathic medicines for treatment, you should be careful about using garlic. Imagine the situation. You are careful about your health, choosing natural treatments such as homeopathic medicines. But did you know that the habit of adding garlic to your food can interfere with the effectiveness of these remedies? Studies show that garlic and onions can affect the effectiveness of homeopathic remedies. The fact is that homeopathic remedies begin their activity in the oral cavity. It is here that they are absorbed and start their healing mechanisms. Strong flavoring ingredients, such as garlic, can disrupt this process, interfering with the proper absorption of the remedy and reducing its effectiveness. In order for your homeopathic remedies to work to their full potential, it is recommended that you make sure your mouth is free of strong tastes and odors before taking them. For example, after eating garlic or onions, you should wait for a while or rinse your mouth thoroughly to get rid of the food residue and odor. This recommendation may seem insignificant, but it plays an important role in maintaining the effectiveness of your treatment. So if you rely on homeopathic remedies, try to refrain from eating garlic and onions in the vicinity of taking the remedy. This small change in your eating habits can significantly improve the results of your treatment and help you regain your health faster. Number 10. Are you taking care of your stomach? Imagine consuming garlic every day in an effort to improve your health, but your diet consists of fast food, processed and toxic foods. In this case, even a powerful natural antibiotic like garlic may be powerless. The problem is that these types of foods increase oxidative damage in the body, weakening the immune system and making it vulnerable to bacterial infections. The gut is your body's first line of defense against various pathogens. Keeping it healthy is a key aspect of overall health. Research shows that gut bacteria play an important role in boosting the immune system and fighting inflammation. For example, the gut microbiome is involved in the production of short-chain fatty acids, which have positive effects on gut health and the immune system. To maintain a healthy microbiome, include foods rich in beneficial bacteria in your diet. Greek yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, and kombucha are great sources of probiotics that can promote gut health. They help increase the variety and number of beneficial bacteria in the gut, which in turn helps improve overall health. If you are looking to further strengthen your diet, consider probiotic supplements. Probiotics help to keep your gut microflora balanced and strengthen your immune system. They can help prevent various diseases and improve digestion. Taking care of gut bacteria requires a conscious approach to diet. Avoid overconsumption of fast food and processed foods to avoid harming your immune system. Instead, opt for natural fermented foods that will help keep your gut and overall body healthy. What do you think about this? Do you agree with these statements? If there are any questions, ask them in the comments. More information on this topic can be found at the links in the description below this video and on our channel.
Subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Please like and share this video with your friends. Thanks to our sponsors for their support. I eagerly await your comments and encourage you to watch these useful videos.